Hello friends, it's Brandy with Shimmerz Paints, and today I'm working on a layout using the precious new July Color Kits. I've been so excited to get my hands on these and actually start working with them. So this was a super fun layout for me to work on. I wanted to scrap this random photo of my granddaughter from a couple of years ago. I'm not documenting any specific event or something special that's happening. I just thought that this is a cute picture and I don't have it on a page yet. Now was the perfect time to take care of that. This kit is so fun. It's full of all of the lemons and strawberries and just really adorable ephemera pieces. And I wanted to pull out all of the strawberry elements and try to work with those. So I chose a couple of pattern papers that I liked, and I'm going to have the strawberry piece as my background, and I wanted to use this piece to map my photo and to back my cut file with. Now this was just a cut file that I went to the Shimmerz shop and found, and I thought it was a perfect title for my granddaughter because she is a little sweetheart. So I definitely wanted to use this on my page. Not everybody backs cut files the same way, and I don't know that I've shown you guys in any of my videos kind of start from finish how I do it. This was a good one because I'm backing all of the letters the same, but even if I'm using different pieces of pattern paper, I do it the same way. I would just do each letter individually, but I glue the cut file down onto the piece of paper and then I fussy cut it out. I just find that that is easier for me than trying to get pieces onto the back. I don't know. It eliminates the step of having to trace and cut it out. This way it's two steps. I glue it down and then I fussy cut it and I'm done. And I don't care that it's not perfect. It doesn't bother me. You can kind of see a little bit around the edges if you examine it, but you know, I tell you guys all the time, I never strive for perfection in any of my layouts. I just want something that I'm happy with in the final result. So this doesn't bother me that much. And it's a little enjoyable. Okay, so here I wanted to do something kind of special behind the heart instead of just backing it normally, which I did consider doing. I was going to just paint this down and use this as the back of my heart, but I decided I wanted a little more texture. So I'm actually going to use a die and cut out some lacy bits once this dries and then layer those behind my heart instead. The first color that I painted down onto this random piece of cardstock is Creamies in Good Old Summer, and right now I'm working with Shimmerz Berry Smart, and it just adds a subtle difference in the tones of the pink that you can really see up close. But I recognize that it's kind of difficult to see that in this video here. I'm using the negative space of the heart to glue down the layers of the lace, and I'm just staggering them, gluing them at the very top and then staggering the little swag pieces so that they aren't overlapping exactly the same way on each layer. Now I'm just trimming off the excess, leaving a little bit sticking out around the edge of the heart so that I have something to glue it to when I go behind there. Now I'll just add the glue to the back of the cut file instead of the lace. And I missed some spots. There are some places that don't actually, I think probably don't actually get glued down, but by the time I end up getting it backed and glued to my page, you can't tell. It's pretty sturdy. Now, so far, I don't really have a whole lot of contrast on the page other than the photo itself. So I chose to just take a Sharpie and trace in the cut file, not paying any attention to being neat and straight. I just want the black lines to add some contrast and help the cut file pop off of the page just a little bit more. Now I have my photo glued to the page, and I added some foam tape behind the cut file and stuck it down, but only in one small part at the top of the word suite, just because I knew that I was probably going to tuck some things underneath, and that foam tape, once it's down, it's down. You are not moving it. So I wanted to not stick anything else. I didn't want to stick it to the page before I had everything else in place. And I'm just placing all of these precious little elements around the page where I want them. I want all of the strawberry stuff, and so here now I needed something else that wasn't pink on the page or red. So I decided to add another little element. And honestly, at this point, I'm thinking to myself that I'm probably going to die cut some leaves. But that's not where I end up going with it. I found a bow a bow die in my stash that I actually haven't even used yet, and I don't know why. So I thought it would be so cute. There we go. I guess I could have shown you guys how I put that together, but if you have a bow die, you probably know how it works. But look how cute that is. So I want it kind of on top, just nestled on top of that heart a little bit. So I popped it up with foam dots, and I'm going to get it in place. And oh my gosh, I love it. I think it's so cute. Especially with that color, with the green and the texture of the little lacy heart. It just all works so well for me. Now, y'all know how much I love to frame out my pages or have some kind of a border on my page. So I didn't have the exact right color cardstock or pattern paper that I thought I wanted. And to me, the obvious solution was to just take a piece of white cardstock and paint it the color I want. And I have the benefit of doing that because I have these Shimmerz paints that I can mix and match and do whatever I want with. So I'm using, this one comes in the kit. It is Shimmerz in Evergreen. That's what I also used for the bow, along with the colorings in No Yolking. And that's it. I'm drawing my lines around my page and I'm done, guys. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Please don't forget to check out the Shimmerz website, and if you place an order and add my name, then you'll get a free product from Shimmerz. I hope you all have a lovely crafty day. Thank you. Bye-bye.